The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, he would be... Pedri! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Teat. Tielemans. Castagna. Doku. Castagna. Teat. Oh, can he get onto this? And the keeper has it. Mechelen. Trossard. Mechelen. Now it's Oyarzabal, who played through for the wide man. Williams, and that's a real chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Onana. Teat. Castagna. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Here's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. And it's Ruiz. Williams. And he's straight offside. Kubasi, Pedri, Llorente, Pedri, De Bruyne, and it's Lukaku. Spread out to the left. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nico Williams. Cucurella crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Yamal. Now it's Williams. Oyarzabal wins the duel this time. He's in space and looking for options. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Fabian Ruiz gets flagged offside. Meunier, Trossard, De Bruyne, Meunier, probing pass, Nico Williams with the clearance. De Bruyne delivers. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Meunier, Trossard, Mechelen looks to the other side. There will be a throw-in. Castagna. Good play on the left-hand side here. Aimed in towards the centre. Eric Garcia. Spain, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oyarzabal. It's really well cleared. That has been knocked clear. Spain. Oyarzabal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Castagna. Onana. Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans. Meunier. Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. And the finish! Ball's gone out of play. Pedri. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Kubasi. Llorente. And it's Pedri. De Bruyne. Trossard in acres of space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Trossard puts a cross in. Rodri. Quarter of an hour played. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Bruyne. Aim forwards. Trossard. Lukaku. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Nico Williams clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Shoots! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead! An act of charity gratefully received. Belgium have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nico Williams. Decent progress down the left. Cucurella. Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Tielemans does really well to win the ball there. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Meunier. Castagna. Doku. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nice control. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Big chance! It's a loose ball. And here's Llorente. Oyarzabal! Meunier. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Doku. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Bruyne played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Meunier really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Doku, and reclaimed it in a trice. Llorente is there, and he can get that clear. Tielemans, and it's De Bruyne. Trossard, Trossard's cross. Trossard, and here's Lukaku, and that has been clubbed away. Teat, Tielemans, Doku, Tielemans, Doku. The shot! Oh, it's come loose. Trossard. Rodri. Played towards the other side. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Over to the left. Rodri. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Meunier. And it's Pedri. Teat with a fine tackle. Looking for a corner. Pedri, who's short. A chance to play it in. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Defending of the desperate variety. Meunier. Mechelen. Tielemans. Teat, and he goes cross-field. Out for a throw. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Mechelen. Onana. Moved on forwards. Trossard. That is lovely. And it's Meunier. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's a... goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fabian Ruiz. That has found him in acres of space. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. Cucurella cuts it out. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Pinged towards the front line. Held time, excellent interception. Trossard. Teat. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Onana. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. Doku. That's very neat. And it's Castagna. Oh, sweet feet. Cleared away. Eric Garcia, forwards and with intent. Meunier. Tielemans. Spain, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Doku. Can he latch on to this? Doku. Doku tries a cross. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. And here's Lukaku. And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's definitely not his best. Fabian Ruiz. Played back into the middle. Oyarzábal knocks it out wide. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. Cucurella. Pedri spread out to the left. And it's hoisted clear. Williams. Plenty waiting in the middle. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella climbs up big! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nico Williams. Hit into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Meunier. Ball is over the line. Trossard. And it's Meunier. Eric Garcia. Llorente. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kubasi. Rodri. That's been drilled forward. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri, backward it goes. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. Chance to deliver. Shapes to shoot! Tried the volley, but no.
Lamine Yamal really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Onana. Meunier. Trossard. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Cucurella. Nico Williams. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's an inviting looking ball that has been cut short. Meunier. De Bruyne. Tielemans shifted upfield. And here's Doku. Shot a goal! Just off target. He can get that clear. Castagna wins the duel this time. Doku picks it up out wide. Castagna. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Tielemans. And here's Doku. Castagna. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kubasi. Pedri. It's just beyond his reach. Trossard. Onana. Meunier. Trossard. Meunier. Onana. Aim forwards.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pedri. Yamal. Eric Garcia, gently done. And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. Clipped into space. Cleared away. Belgium have reclaimed it. Now who's going to be first to this? Meunier puts a cross in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Llorente. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams! That's a half-decent try.
Nico Williams certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Looks to the other side. Onana have it back and can go again. Meunier. Tielemans. Castagna. Doku. Castagna. De Bruyne. Tielemans. And it's Castagna. Looking here to chip it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. Onana. Castagna. Doku. Tielemans. Now it's Trossard. Trossard. No way through, so back. And De Bruyne! Gets it away. Pressing to interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Lukaku. Over to the left. De Bruyne. And here's De Bruyne. Lovely ball. And the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Rodri. And he's on his way. De Bruyne! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Belgium are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Eric Garcia, and it's played forward. Yamal, now he's off and running. Doku. Meunier. Mechelen. Theat. Mechelen. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Time to deliver. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Nico Williams. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Castagna gets it away. Trossard. Fabian Ruiz does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. Clearly not happy with that. Trossard. Theat.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Castagna shifted upfield. Doku spread out to the left. There are a few waiting for it. It's anyone's ball now. That would have been some goal.
Castagna really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia played out to the left flank. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice physical challenge. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! Well, That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's tidy. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Nico Williams. Can he spark a counter here? That is a great pick out. Oyarzábal. Cucurella crosses. That has been knocked clear. Oh, great! Can he finish? Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Lamine Yamal cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Pedri with the short one. Oyarzábal. Oh, it's played into the area. Llorente.
Belgium are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
Belgium have somehow to break through, though. Tielemans. Mechelen. Onana. Now it's Oyarzábal. And it's Ruiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Doku. Trossard. Lukaku is onto this, showing good feet. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, can he get onto this? And they've got a throw. Yamal tries to get it clear. Fabian Ruiz, and it's Pedri. Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Here it is, crossed in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. It'll be a throw-in. Rodri. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Llorente with a mighty effort! And that was very necessary. Teat with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yamal! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Spain get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Onana. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now. Fabian Ruiz is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, that is rather wayward. He came in hard, very hard. Cucurella with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Succumbs to the pressure. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Meunier cuts out the pass. And it's Cucurella.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chooses to go back. Cucurella. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Llorente gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. Trossard. Onana. Meunier stood his ground strongly. Lovely bit of skill. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Llorente. Nico Williams. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Meunier. Onana. Castagna. Doku. De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. calmly anticipates.
Fabian Ruiz, gently done.
Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Proves too strong. Meunier. Trossard. De Bruyne. Theat. Tielemans. Moved on forwards.
Fabian Ruiz.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Pedri. Oh, perfectly measured that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Meunier is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Lukaku, spread out to the left. Doku. That's good play. De Bruyne. It's run loose here. Pedri. Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cucurella cuts out the pass. And it's Pedri. Tries a deft little ball. Williams.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Llorente. Nico Williams.
Fabian Ruiz.
Trossard wins the duel. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Theat. Tielemans. Castagna. Can he get onto this? Doku. Rodri.
Belgium surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pedri. And it's played forward. Castagna gets over and intercepts. Doku. Theat. Theat forwards and with intent. De Bruyne. That has been cut short. And it's Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. Williams! Yamal.
Fabian Ruiz.
And it's Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Pedri.
Fabian Ruiz.
Llorente. In by Llorente.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Llorente makes the interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Spain have a free kick. Deftly away.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kubasi. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. Williams. Lovely feet. Nico Williams played out to the left flank. Played into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mechelen. Meunier. Aim forwards. What a throw in. Mechelen. Meunier. Trossard. Meunier. Trossard played into space.
Belgium clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Succumbs to the pressure. The final 5 minutes. Mechelen. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri. Spain. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Onana. Teat.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
Yamal. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Rodri.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Referee's given a throw. And here's Pedri. Cucurella. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's nice. Needs a quality cross. Here's Yamal.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances?
Oyarzabal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's been won straight back. Meunier. Played towards the other side. Trossard. Meunier. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Pedri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Spain, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So all square with almost no time remaining. Tarat. Trossard.
Eric Garcia.
Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Oh, that is asking for... Oyarzabal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Doku. Very nicely done. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And here's Lukaku. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties.